What defines a top agent's professional code? He not only surrounds his house with surveillance systems, but also uses drones to observe the surroundings before each departure. After ensuring safety, he selects appropriate weapons, then activates the alarm system. Finally, he removes the camouflage from his car and drives away safely. The agent's name is Johnson. His extreme caution stems from being framed during a mission 5 years ago, which nearly cost him his life. To evade capture, he was forced to hide in the remote wilderness. His only hobby is drinking coffee and chatting with the local staff. However, this peaceful life is soon disrupted. Just as Johnson prepares to head home one day, a passerby tells him that someone has been showing his photograph around, asking questions. Following the direction the passerby points, Johnson spots a bald man. Sensing danger, Johnson slips into the man's car while he's busy making inquiries. When the man returns to his vehicle, Johnson draws his weapon, points it at him, and demands to know his intention. The bald man claims he works for the CIA and that Johnson's former supervisor is looking for him. Johnson then takes him to a warehouse in a remote area. When the bald man attempts a sneak attack, Johnson knocks him unconscious instead. Johnson then strings him up and finds his supervisor's contact number on the man's phone. This confirms the bald man wasn't lying. Johnson arranges to meet his supervisor at a restaurant. Upon seeing him, he demands that his supervisor surrender any weapons because he no longer trusts anyone. The supervisor explains he's only seeking help. Over the past month, 3 CIA agents have been murdered consecutively, using the same methods as the killer who framed Johnson. One of the victims was his own daughter's husband. His daughter wanted to catch the killer, but was kidnapped instead. The supervisor's only hope is for Johnson to rescue her. Remembering his own past ordeal, Johnson readily agrees. The two return to the warehouse, where they find the bald man nearly drowned. Johnson immediately breaks the water container, saving the man's life. The 3 of them have no leads on the killer's whereabouts. Johnson decides to search the supervisor's daughter's house for clues. However, when he arrives, he not only finds no useful information, but nearly loses his own life in the process.